Krystle. I've loved dolls my whole life. I collect everything from porcelain to cloth, American Girl, neonates, and real care dolls. But my favorite is to collect and make Reborn dolls. There's Chloe, Grace, Jeremy, Maya, Yuki, Savannah, Zoe, Haley, Landon, Maisie, and Joshua. It isn't easy keeping up with my collection, but it sure is a lot of fun. Hi guys, it's January 3rd and Marilyn should be here soon. We are going to have a day out shopping at various stores. We are not bringing babies with us just because we are going to be going to a few different locations, and so it's a lot of work to have to bring the babies in and out of the car every time we're going to a new location. But I believe our first stop is going to be Sherway Gardens. We're going to go into Indigo, into the American Girl boutique to see the new girl of the year, Blair Wilson. So I thought I would take you along to, at the very least, show you the new girl of the year. Just make a little video about that. I'm not buying her just because to me, she is very similar. She's different but similar to number 61, who is Anne in my collection. They have different face molds, but their eyes to me are almost the same color. Their hair is almost the same color. Someone did point out to me though that their skin tones are different. Apparently, American Girl came out with a new skin tone that is a paler skin tone, and that's what this new girl has. And she has a really nice waterfall braid, apparently, in her hair that she comes with. So she does look very beautiful, very pretty, but I just can't justify buying her because she's so similar to me anyway, to number 61. If I did want to get her, I would probably want to sell 61 to get her, but I don't know if I want to even bother doing that. However, from what I've seen, her collection looks lovely. The outfits are beautiful, so I would probably want some of the outfits, if anything. But I don't think I plan to buy anything there today. I'm just mainly going to look. I don't know that they're going to be doing anything today. Usually they have their release event on January 2nd. Some stores on the 1st. I think the Eaton Center usually does it on the 1st. But most of them are on the 2nd, but we couldn't coordinate things to go on the 2nd, so we're going on the 3rd. But that's okay. Like, the only thing you tend to really miss out on is sometimes they give away a free item on the release day. But other than that, it's not much different here in Canada. I think they do a lot more at the US American Girl stores, the big ones, but this is just a little section in a bookstore. So we're gonna check that out, and then we're gonna go and I don't know, we're gonna go to like some other stores in that area and just kind of have like a day. I'm not planning to spend a lot just because we are having to start, we're gonna start booking some things for our anniversary trip this summer, so I'll have to be paying for that soon. But it'll just be a nice day out anyways, and you guys can come along. Okay guys, so I'm home, and basically I really only filmed the new Girl of the Year stuff that they had today. Surprisingly, some of her items weren't there. We never found her pig. It wasn't even on display. Her lamb or sheep or whatever was on display, but we couldn't find it because Marilyn wanted to buy it. So we asked about it, and apparently they only got 4 in stock for the release day, which was the day before, and they were gone. And then, like, the rest of the stuff was just, like, the same stuff I've basically showed you every time I've gone to American Girl. It was, like, the same stuff. Although there were a couple of new outfits that were released, and I did forget to film those, but I can always show you the next time I'm at an American Girl store. One of them I really liked. It was a pair of pajamas that had s'mores on it. It was really cute. But anyways, I was not going to be buying the new Girl of the Year, Blair, specifically because I felt like she looked a lot like number 61, which I already have, who I named Anne. And I'll actually quickly show you Anne. Okay, so this is Anne, and I would say we kind of took Blair over to the case where they had 61 and compared them. Now, there are some differences. For example, their hair parts, 61 is parted in the middle, Blair's is parted a little to the side. They both have the exact same shade of red hair, and also it's like kind of curly like this. I'm not 100% sure, but I think Blair's hair might be a tiny bit shorter, but not by much. Their face molds are different. 61 has the classic face mold, which Mary Ellen also has, and Kit also has. The new Girl of the Year, Blair, has the same face mold as Josefina. It's actually called the Josefina face mold. Julie also has that face mold. Grace also has that face mold, and Leah also has that face mold. So as you can see, I actually have a lot of the Josefina face mold. It's probably one of my favorite molds. I actually really like it a lot. So I had basically thought, you know what, just so that I have less of this mold and, you know, one more of this mold, basically, I was going to keep 61 and just buy Blair's collection over the next year and just have her wear Blair's outfits. They both have green eyes. But there's a slight different shade of green. 61 has a darker green. Blair's is kind of like a greenish gray. But they're almost the same in my opinion. Finally, the major difference I would say is the skin tones. So 61 skin tone is a little bit more olive color or darker color. Blair has a new skin tone. Brand new skin tone that's been released, and it's a very pale, fair skin tone, which I actually really liked. I thought it went really well with her red hair. So overall, I really thought Blair was really pretty. So at this point, I am actually seriously considering selling Anne to get Blair. And, you know, I know some major, you know, American Girl collectors out there. They have 61. You know, I was chatting with some of them out there, and I was, you know, before I saw Blair in person, I was just saying, oh, you know, Blair looks really nice and everything, but I feel like she's so similar to 61 that I'm not going to be getting her because I have 61. And, you know, a lot of them said, oh, well, I also have 61, and I still got Blair because I feel like they have a lot of differences. For me though, because I have lack of space, my amount of space for American Girls is limited to basically these shelves and the shelves in my bedroom. So I basically only have room for maybe 1 or 2 more American Girls, which I already said I want 54. And I'm at a toss-up as to who the other one will be. I would like to do a create your own, but they still don't ship those to Canada. And I'm still iffy on the quality of the new eyes to go ahead and do that. Because I would like to make a custom one to look like Taylor Swift when she was younger. And that was kind of where I was going to end my collection. And then it was kind of going to be a, you know, if I really, really want one of the new ones, I'm going to have to sell one to get one kind of deal. And so because, you know, Blair is also a redhead, I'm seriously toying with the idea of parting with 61 and getting Blair, since between the two of them, I'm kind of more drawn to Blair. I think she's a little bit prettier. I don't know, but I have the year to figure that out and decide if I want to keep 61 and not get Blair, or sell 61 and get Blair. So that's where I am at that. Okay, so back to my haul, and I apologize. I'm doing this on my bed because I need to vacuum the floor, and I just didn't get a chance to do it before I made this video. I just wanted to get the video done and out of the way so I can put all these things away. And so I didn't want to put any of this stuff on the floor because there's lots of cat hair and all that stuff. So I'm going to be vacuuming after, but yeah, so the lighting in our bedroom is not that great, but hopefully you still get the general idea. It's also kind of nice that I don't have to kneel on the floor to do this haul. So what I ended up getting at American Girl today is Kit's gardening outfit. And the reason I ended up getting it is because I've been wanting it. It's been on my wish list. I wasn't really in a rush to get it. Then the other day, when they were having some Boxing Week sales, I went to go and check to see if this was on sale at all. And on the Indigo website, it said sold out in stores and sold out online. And I was like, oh crap, is this going to be like Kit's chicken keeper outfit that I missed out on before? And then I had to pay a bit more for it off of eBay and blah, blah, blah. So, lo and behold, it was at the store. I was like, wait a minute. And so I went back onto the website while we were there, and it still said on the website that it was sold out in stores. But yet they had like 5 left at the Sherway Gardens store. So I was like, I am going to grab this while I'm here because there might not be another chance to get it. And I don't want to have to track it down after it's retired. So it's Kit's gardening outfit. It's got these cute brown boots, these sort of like grayish pinstripe overalls, a little button-up floral shirt with a little collar, and the matching headband. And if you watched my videos from the Mall of America, you would have seen her wearing this outfit when we were there. I also decided to buy a new American Girl doll hairbrush because the last couple of times I used my brush, some of the bristles had started to fall out. I don't know why. I'm gentle with it, but they were starting to fall out. And my other 2 hairbrushes that I had that were like cheap knockoff ones, I gave one of those to, actually I gave both of them to Annie and Margaret. One of them had broken though. And yeah, so those, I only have one brush. So I picked up another one. And then I got this little watch. I thought that would be really cute. I've never had a watch for my American Girls. It's nice and sparkly. It has a gold frame. It's obviously, it's a fake watch and it's stuck on the same time, I believe. But I just thought it would be a cute accessory to put on them. And then, of course, we got Blair's freebie. Every year for the Girl of the Year release, they have something free to hand out. Although for some reason, last year when we went, and we literally went on the release date, they weren't giving out any. Last year I did not get Luciana's shirt. I had to end up buying it off of someone because they weren't handing them out, but kind of came to find out that sometimes you have to ask for them. For some reason, the Canadian boutiques, American Girl boutiques, are not always on par with things. You know, sometimes they are not handing them out at the door. So we went a day after the release, and just as we were shopping or looking around the store, I noticed a shelf, a little shelf behind the hairstyling area, I think it was, that had a ton of these left over. And then also the shelf above it had a whole bunch of mini American Girl bags that also had these in it. So I guess yesterday they were handing them out in those little bags. So we asked about getting a freebie, and then the girl's like, well, when you go to pay, they'll give you one. And I'm thinking, usually you don't have to purchase anything to get these. It's a gift for the Girl of the Year release. They obviously had tons left over that were free, and I was like, what the heck? So anyways, I, was buying stuff anyway, so I went to pay, and the girl hands me my bag and says, thank you. And I'm like, I was told that I could get Blair's apron, the free apron. So I actually had to ask for it. But thankfully they did give it to me, and Marilyn also got one because she loves Blair and is planning to get her at some point this year. But I was just like, what is that? Like, why did we have to ask for it? Especially with them having tons left over. I mean, there was tons, because where you pay, you don't pay in the American Girl boutique. You pay outside of it in Indigo. And behind the Indigo cashier's desk is where they grab the ones for me and Marilyn. So they had tons left behind the counter, plus they had tons left inside the actual boutique. So I don't really understand why we had to ask for them. They should have just been handing them out, or at the very least offering them to us, because the release date was over and they obviously had leftovers. So I was kind of baffled by that. Like, I could understand if it was the release day and they had to make sure that they had enough to give to everyone. But once the release day is over and done with, if they have leftovers, they should have given them out. I don't know. It's kind of strange. But at least we got it. So that's all that matters. But it was just kind of strange. Like I said, I find that for the Girl of the Year releases, the Canadian American Girl boutiques are kind of clueless with how it goes. And I do have another AG haul, but that wasn't from today. Here's something that I purchased online after Christmas when there was sales happening. So I got this handmade pajama set off of Etsy. It's the same one that I sent Nicole's daughter for Christmas. It's llama pajamas for my welly wisher. I swear I just heard something drop. I'm gonna have to check that out. Anyway, and then I also got Mary Ellen's birthday dress, because I don't have that yet and I've been wanting it. And I got it on Indigo's website. It was on sale. I think it was like 20 or 30% off, which was great. And then this as well was on sale. It's the welly wisher sized pajamas, Cocoa pajamas. I have the same pajamas for the 18-inch dolls, so I thought it would be cute to have them match. And it was like reduced, I forget the price, but it was on sale. So I grabbed those. So yeah, that's my after Christmas haul. Also, I'm working on, I have to put this stuff away. I got to get this into, but I'll put that away when I put my other AG stuff away. Right now, they'll just be piled here until I make my label of them. At least I got my sticker maker refill. I've put my llama here because I moved Naji I think that's how you say it. I moved her up there because she just seemed so like out of place over there. She was like by herself, and she just fits in with all these girls here. So I put her up there. She's small enough that she was able to fit in front. And then that gave me a spot for the one llama that Marilyn gave me. I also have Nicole's little llama here. I took him out of the package, the Hug-A-Llama. This is probably going to be for one of the babies to cuddle. And it came with this cute little book. And I have to read through it, but it is so cute. It has, you fill out like facts about your llama. And then it also has a certificate of adoption. Like, how cute. So I have to think of a name for this llama, and then the babies will love cuddling that because it's like baby sized. It's so cute. So over here I put the other llama from Marilyn. That's the heat up one. And I also put my little photo holder from Paula, and I just put like the picture of me that I took on my Polaroid just for fun, just for now. I'll once I have like, maybe I'll take like a Polaroid of me, Paula, and Marilyn one day, and then I'll put that in there. I think that would be cool. Yes. Also, I just remembered that the other day when we came in, my little wreath fell off the door. I got to get that back on there. So yes, I have, is this empty now? This is empty now. So I have to put this Christmas bag away back into our Christmas thing and put that back into storage. And yeah, yay. Yeah, sorry it was done on like my messy unmade bed. That's so like horrible looking. Yeah, I usually only make the bed if we have company coming over. So anywho, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing my haul, and we'll see you next time. Bye guys.